Hello everyone, back to you in today's second video. Going to have a look at the weather next 10 to 14 days for today's second video. Day 10 is going to take us just to the beginning of October. Can you believe? Day 10 will just be in the start of October. We'll be able to extend out beyond that. The extended GFS and ECM ensembles. They run to around a couple of weeks. Have a look at CFSB2 at the end of the video. For the next 4 weeks, that will take us into the second half of October. We've got loads of pictures to share with you for this one. So I shall get on that very shortly. Just say that the second part of the third winter update, so kind of get used to this part 1, part 2 thing for the winter updates, but the second part of the third winter update has been released this morning. That's focusing on the analogs. It's an outside box special presentation sent through by our good friend Richard Trott. So you can have a look at that. It'll be placed on the winter updates page with a written summary this evening. I'll get that up for everyone around 7-8 o'clock tonight. You'll be able to have a read of the written summary and also watch the video on demand at GavsWeatherVids.com and on the YouTube channel whenever you would like to do that. We did an epic live stream yesterday. It ran for around an hour and a half. It was really great. So if you didn't get to see the live stream live, and you can watch it back on replay either on the homepage at GavsWeatherVids.com or on the GavsWeatherVids YouTube channel. Put on loads of subscribers with that. I was a little bit suspicious about whether they were being sub-botted, but actually it turned out they were genuine subscribers, and I think put on around 20 subs yesterday. So a big thank you to all of our new subscribers. Hope you're enjoying the content. We are very close now to 7,500 subscribers. Just got to put on around another 3, I think, another 3 subs. We'll get to 7,500 subscribers, and there we will formally begin the grind to 8k subs. And I'm going to have an announcement when we get to 7,500 very soon now. Have an announcement about what's going to happen when we reach 8k. So just another 3 more subscribers, and then we will begin the grind to 8k subs. Thank you so much, everybody, for a really epic live stream yesterday. Loads of super chats as well. Incredible, the super chats that I had. So thank you to all super chatters in yesterday's live stream too. Okay, let's get on with the video then and start off with your pictures. So we're on Discord. Of course, we have got the GavsWeatherVids Discord. So if you haven't joined the GavsWeatherVids Discord yet, you can find the link to that in the description with all of the videos. This one's sent through by our good friend Jeffers. Jeffers Craft sent this one through, showing the smoke haze at night over California. So of course they've had tremendous number of wildfires over in California, and that just shows the hazy skies within the evening nighttime sky. This one sent through by Jack99. Hazy scene at Hornsey today. So yeah, looking pretty hazy down there on the coast. This one sent through by Shryan. Another great day comes to an end in Dublin. Fantastic sunset picture by Shryan. These sent through by Iceman 2606. Very pretty skies over Northamptonshire this morning. Some lovely looking clouds over in Northamptonshire a few days ago. Alto cumulus over Northamptonshire as well, sent through by Iceman. Nice alto cumulus clouds there. This one sent through by Gusta R. Last warm day at Kansas, Lithuania. Expecting a 10-degree temperature drop after that day, which was, let's have a look, on the 16th of September. Adam Blunston has gone to Sicily. So Adam took these pictures up in the air, flying down to the Mediterranean. Thank you so much, Adam. We hope you had a lovely holiday. So some more from Adam just there, and then we've got Iceman, beautiful red autumn leaves on the side of a building in Northamptonshire. Yeah, leaves are turning now. Leaves are starting to turn. It's been slow, not all that many leaves turning at the moment, but that's going to accelerate, I think, in the coming days as the weather turns cooler. Jeff has had a little bit of rain a couple of days ago as well, so of course California hasn't had any rain, or most parts of California no rain there for months on end, but Jeff has had a little bit of rain a few days ago. So the California autumn not going to be all that far away. Another one from Adam in Sicily. Thank you, Adam, sending that one through. And then Dylan Holbrook had a lovely walk home from the pub restaurant yesterday evening. So gorgeous sunset where Dylan was yesterday. I think Dylan is possibly in Essex. So thank you everybody for sending through your pictures to Discord. Now I've got a few more to share with you just here. Let's close that down. So this one sent through to the comment box at GavsWeatherVids.com by Neil Cutler. Very misty morning in the West Midlands where Neil was this morning. Proper autumnal looking start with quite a bit of mist and fog. That's this morning. This one's sent through by Richard this morning as well to the comment box. Redcar sunrise, so a nice bit of sun in Redcar. No mist and fog up in Redcar this morning. Nice sunrise there. Sunset by Sheerarm. So again, sent through to the comment box at GavsWeatherVids.com. Thank you so much to Sheerarm for posting that one. Brian Mack posted this one to the comment box at GavsWeatherVids.com. Northern Ireland sunshine. This was over the weekend. So again, lovely sunny skies over there in Belfast. This one's showing Belfast under Divis Mountains. So again, thank you so much to Brian Mack for sending those pictures through. This was shared with us on Facebook by Kevin Barber. This is showing Essex sunshine over the weekend as well. There's been some gorgeous pictures of the sunny skies taken over this weekend. This one from Kevin also showing soil erosion in Rabness, Essex. Yeah, nice picture there. Thank you, Kevin, for sharing that one. And this one also from Kevin Barber in Essex, showing autumnal trees. So the trees are on the turn. It's been quite slow to get the trees turning, but they are on the turn. And yeah, we see those lovely autumnal colours against that summery blue sky. I think the trees are going to start turning much more quickly now. I think the leaves will start turning much more quickly in the coming days, coming days and weeks as the temperature starts to cool down. So anyway, from Facebook, this one, or these are from Twitter. These shared with us by Simon's Weather Photography, Simon Luckman, showing tonight's autumnal sunset in Great Yarmouth. Absolutely phenomenal pictures. Simon is a fantastic photographer, so look at these, absolutely amazing pictures from Great Yarmouth last night, showing a very, very lovely sunset. Thank you so much to Simon for sharing those. And then Savvy sent these through to me as well. So this one is Colwyn Bay sunshine. Savvy went to the beach a few days ago and took these pictures of that sunshine over Colwyn Bay. And Savvy also did a little bit of stargazing earlier in the week. This one is showing the Milky Way. So a nice shot of the Milky Way there from Savvy. And this one is now I'm going to get this name right. This is Andromeda Galaxy, I think that is Andromeda Galaxy, taken by Savvy. Thank you so much, Savvy, for taking those. Right, so everybody, if you would like to have your picture shared in the Monday weather video, remember we are doing pictures on a Monday now rather than on a Sunday because we've stopped doing GavsWeatherVids now. So if you would like to have your pictures shared in Monday's video, then there are so many different ways you can do it. You can share them with us on our Discord and also on the comment box at GavsWeatherVids.com. You can also share them with us on our Facebook and Twitter accounts and pages, and you can email them to us at GavsWeatherVids@gmail.com, and we will try and feature as many pictures as we can on a Monday. A big thank you to all of you for sharing your pictures, and yeah, it's absolutely lovely. So thanks so much, everybody, for doing that. Okay, let's move on, and we're going to start off with the tropical Atlantic. So this is what's currently going on in the tropical Atlantic right now. So Things come down just a little bit actually compared to last week. We've got 3 areas of interest. So we've got this orange X just here. That is still what is left from Paulette. So that's disturbance 1. A 60% chance of cyclone formation in the next 48 hours. They're saying post-tropical cyclone Paulette is producing a small area of showers and thunderstorms not far to the southeast of its centre of circulation. The system is meandering over marginally warm waters and is expected to begin moving eastwards later today. Further development is possible, and the system could become a tropical or subtropical cyclone today or tomorrow. For more information about marine hazards associated with this system, see high seas forecast issued by Meteo France. There's a 60% chance of this becoming a tropical cyclone in the next 48 hours. And a 6% chance that it could become so in the next 5 days as well. We also have Tropical Storm Beta just here in the Gulf of Mexico. Let's click on Beta, or let's have a look at what Beta is doing. Whoops, that can't stick. So there we go. Right, so Beta is currently giving maximum sustained winds of 50 miles per hour with a minimum set pressure of 996 millibars, moving westwards at 6 miles per hour. Clicking on Beta and going here shows what Beta is being forecast to do. So Beta is going to remain as a tropical storm or depression over the next few days as it sort of runs along that Gulf Coast of Texas and then possibly on to Louisiana, and then moving inland as a post-tropical depression when it gets to Mississippi. And then lastly, we have got Hurricane Teddy just here. Hurricane Teddy is giving maximum sustained winds of 100 miles per hour with a minimum set pressure of 963 millibars, moving northwards at 9 miles per hour. Clicking on Teddy and going just here shows what Teddy's forecast to do. So no longer a major hurricane, and Teddy will generally weaken from here on, I think. So current position of Teddy's just there. Teddy's going to move due northwards, eventually reaching sort of Nova Scotia and Newfoundland by the second half of this week, when it will be a post-tropical hurricane, post-tropical storm, and post-tropical depression. So yeah, no sign of any further disturbance areas at the moment. We shall keep watching. It could be that we are past peak hurricane season. But we still have the rest of September and October and sometimes even November to go. So I would expect more developments in the next few days and weeks, and we'll be keeping a very close eye out on what happens. Right, okay, so temperature looks like this. So the CT is currently standing at 15.5. That's provisional to yesterday, 20th of September. That's 1.5 degrees above average. That probably hold steady for the next couple of days and then start to drop through the second half this week and into the weekend. It's going to be interesting where we finish up, because we are in quite a significant drop in temperature during the last week or so of September, and we shall see. I think we'll probably hold up just about in the 14s, but it may be quite a close run thing. These are the 500 millibar high dominant flow charts for the next week to 10 days for Penn State University. We've got the ECMWF on the top and the GFS is down here on the bottom, and how we're going in a moment. 500 millibars is an area in absolute high pressure, low pressure, are being moved around by the jet stream. Red extrapolates high pressure, blue to low pressure. So you can see that within the 7 to 10 day time frame, we've got a deep area with ECM, got a deep area below average heights to our north and northwest. That's sending the wind on the jet stream on a northwest southeast trajectory. So obviously looking unsettled and quite cool. We have got a ridge out in the middle of the Atlantic, just here and away to our east and northeast, but generally it's this low pressure and it's northwesterly winds that are driving the weather. The GFS is very similar as well. So again, we've got this, actually more unsettled really. We've got this deep trough of low pressure pretty much over top of the country with a jet stream further south. So the GFS is actually cooler and more unsettled in the 7 to 10 day time frame, which pretty much takes us to the beginning of October. That looks very unsettled with deep low pressure over the top of the UK and Northern Europe. But they're both sort of in the same direction. They're both much more unsettled than we have had for quite some time, and really quite cool too. These are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles for the next couple of weeks. We'll look at gloss up in the North Midlands today. So red line is a 30-year upper air temperature average for gloss up, and this is suggested location, by the way. If you'd like to have your local town or city featured within this part of the video, then all you need to do is ask us through the comments, and we're very, very happy to feature your local town or city when we can. So starting still at the moment significantly above average with those upper air temperatures, but from here on in they're pretty much downhill all the way as we come into the last week of September, looking much cooler then through the last week of September, with the upper air temperature going significantly cooler, especially so from like the 23rd to around the 27th of September. This period just here looks very cool. Then the temperature does recover slightly, but still below average. It's not until the start of October actually that the upper air temperatures begin to get back towards average. But perhaps more strikingly so is the precipitation spikes. Look at all these rainfall spikes we've got. So a couple more days of generally dry weather, but after that it looks like we really are unleashing quite a lot of rain. Now remember, this is in the North Midlands, so it is going to be quite a wet place, but nevertheless it looks like all areas are turning much more unsettled than this final week of September, and that could well last through the first week of October now as well. So definitely all change on the weather that we have had. Temperature anomalies on the 21st to the 29th of September, looking a little bit cooler than average. What a change on September so far. Temperature anomalies going below average from the 21st to 29th of September. Rainfall anomalies from the 21st to 29th of September, generally near normal for England and Wales, drier than average though up across Scotland. This is how the latest wind flow map looks from earthnullschool.net. See, the jet stream is getting closer to us. This is going to be roughly where, let's highlight that again. It's going to be roughly where the jet stream is, just here. Now, remember when we looked at these maps last week, the jet stream was going up here. So the jet stream is moving south. Was not yet close enough to us to bring in these areas of low pressure that we've got out in the North Atlantic. Not yet close enough, but getting closer, and within the next sort of 2 or 3 days, we're going to see this jet stream plunging southwards. There's Paulette, by the way, what's left of Paulette, and that's Teddy just there, of course. That is Hurricane Teddy just there. But yeah, the jet stream is starting to move southwards now, and this heralds the change to much more unsettled conditions later on in the week. Right, so this is how the UK Met is looking for Thursday. UK Met looks very unsettled on Thursday with low pressure over top of the country. One area of low pressure will give us a wet day on Wednesday. That clears away to the east, but another low pressure comes in from the west for Thursday itself. So Wednesday and Thursday will be both very unsettled days. By Friday, that second area of low pressure moving away to the east and turns wind into the north. So winds turn northerly. It's going to get much cooler at the end of the week, and there'll be showers along with spells of rain. Into the weekend, just building up ever so a slight transient bump then of high pressure, slight transient bump of high pressure ahead of the next low waiting in the wings. I don't think it'll be long for that next low begins to push through. Under this little transient ridge, it is going to be cool. So, excuse me, over weekend, I would expect some overnight frost, particularly so for more northern parts of the country. That's how the GFS is looking for Thursday. So again, low pressure is in the ascendancy, looking much more unsettled and autumnal than we have had for quite some time. That low pressure moves away to the east on Friday, turns the wind into the north. So not only unsettled, also becoming a lot cooler as well. Into weekend, we try and build up a little bit of a transient ridge there for Saturday. That probably does settle things down for Saturday, but it will be quite cold under that ridge. I expect a risk of certainly ground frost, maybe for the north, even some air frost. By Sunday, though, the next low is coming in off the Atlantic. That will be bringing further spells of rain. Into next week, remains unsettled, low pressure continuing to move in from off the Atlantic, sometimes bringing bouts of rain, sometimes also quite windy. This is day 10, looking quite wet and windy then across the country, with maybe gale force winds in the north and in the west. And of course, day 10 is Thursday, the 1st of October. And then beyond that, through the first week of October, the extended range with this GFS run just continues to be unsettled with low pressure never too far away and also looking quite cool as well. GEM looks like this. Again, low pressures in off the Atlantic through Thursday and Friday as well. We open the doors to those northerly winds as well as we go into weekend, so it will be turning cooler. Then a bit of a ridge building closer to the country later in the weekend, possibly settles things down a bit, but there will be cold nights associated with that. And then back comes the low pressure for next week, looking unsettled as we go into next week. Day 10 looks like that first day of October looks very unsettled with showers along the spells of rain and probably quite windy too, maybe gale force winds across southern and western parts of the country. ECM again is unsettled on Thursday. Low pressure is dominating the weather, and then the low pressure drifts eastwards as we go into the weekend. We turn wind into the north. That could well bring in some quite cold nights over the weekend under this little transient ridge of high pressure. Certainly frost possible at the weekend for northern areas, maybe ground frost even in the south too. Only next week, probably not quite as unsettled as the other model output with the ECM, but nevertheless, low pressure is not too far away. It is turning milder there as well early next week. We just keep low pressure coming in as we run up towards day 10. Again, this isn't as unsettled with the ECM as, say, the GFS, the GEM, and the UK Met, and so on. But still mixed and still bringing rain, particularly from more northern parts of the country, and certainly an autumnal flavour with this model too. This is the rainfall forecast based on this ECM run from TibetShow.com. So next couple of days, still quite a lot of dry weather, but rain gathering in the north and west, and that rain gradually pushing south and eastwards through to the middle of next week, turning much more unsettled. And more rain coming and going as we go through into the second half of the week as well. A little bit quieter over the weekend. Watch out for cold nights. And then as we go into next week, again, more spells of rain coming in off the Atlantic as we move up towards day 10. These are the options that we've got on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10, which gets us to the 1st of October. From the Icelandic Met Office, have 19 members of the ECM ensembles with low pressure right over top of the country, and we're bringing in these westerly winds, so looking unsettled and, looking cool as well with those. We have 16 members of the ECM ensembles with low pressure coming in from the northwest. Again, they're going to be unsettled and cool too. We have 10 with low pressure just to our east, building up a change of colour, building up a ridge out to the west. So perhaps not quite as unsettled with that one, but winds in from the north, so that's probably the coolest option. And then we've got 6 with low pressure again to our north, bringing in winds from the west. So again, that is going to be very, very unsettled indeed at day 10. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. This is for the 6th of October. 15 members of the ECM ensembles with low pressure, high pressure, I should say, over Scandinavia, winds in from the east, low pressure to the southwest. So that's trying to dry things out, but probably quite cool with those easterly winds. 14 with low pressure just continuing to be stuck over top of the country. Another 14 with high pressure out to our west. Winds are coming in from a northwesterly direction with that. And then 6 with low pressure to the east, high pressure to the west. Winds are in from a northerly direction. And so, yeah, that's going to be unsettled and very cool as well, with winds in from the north. Generally, this is looking like quite a cool start to October. The only question is how unsettled or settled will it be. CFSV2 looks like this. These are 500 millibar heights, breaking down to week periods. The first week period takes from the 21st, 27th of September. The coming week is unsettled with low pressure through the country. And so we're on the cool side of jet stream. We're looking unsettled for the week ahead. Week 2 is going to be the 28th of September, 4th of October. Again, low pressure over and just out to the west. Some higher pressure to the north, blocking. Getting going, northern blocking, getting going over in the northern latitudes. We're unsettled, maybe a bit milder with those southwesterly winds though. On that particular scenario. Week 3 looks like this. It's the 5th to the 11th of October. High pressure to the north and away to the northeast. Low pressure is to the west. That's going to be quite unsettled as well. Winds probably coming up from the southwest, so not overly, not overly cool, but certainly unsettled and autumnal. And then week 4 looks like that. It's the 12th to the 18th of October. The trough is disappearing, the low is disappearing, higher pressure up towards Greenland. So I would expect that's probably going a little bit drier, but I suspect it is quite cool as well. And maybe even hinting at some northerly influences there, perhaps, for the middle of October. We shall see about that. Finally, if you have enjoyed the video and you're enjoying the content at the moment, please can you give us a like? Please can you click like on the videos? Make sure you are subscribed to the GavsWeatherVids YouTube channel. We are very, very close now to 7,500 subscribers. Don't forget to tell your friends about GavsWeatherVids too. If everybody who subscribes brings a friend, then we will get to 8k subs that much quicker, and the grind to 8k subs will begin very soon. As soon as we hit 7,500, that's when we will start countdown to 8k, and I don't think it's going to be long now. It may be within the next day or so. I don't think it'll be too long at all before we begin the grind to 8k subs. Thank you so much, everybody, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and telling your friends, and make sure you let us know in the comments what you think about videos as well. Right, that's it for your videos for today then. So later on, I'm going to have the part 2 of the third winter update on winter updates page at GavsWeatherVids, and will be a written summary that goes around as well, so you better watch the video on demand, whenever you would like, and have a read of written version 2. But for today's videos, that's all for now. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching, and bye for now.